Yet for a few, that same coin holds a mystery, a potential so vast that people are drawn to it like a moth to light. What transforms a commonplace coin into a treasure? It's in its imperfections, but also in the story. How many were made? How many survived? What tiny flaw or variation sets it apart? Every mint mark, every die line, every subtle variation in stamping can shift its value from cents to thousands in the eyes of collectors. The 2007 5-cent coin is plentiful in sheer numbers, but what makes certain ones extraordinarily rare? The answer lies in anomalies: misaligned dies, double strikes, off-center stamping, unusual thickness, possibly even planchet flaws. Some coins carry microscopic distinctions no collector would notice at first glance, but those differences can make or break a priceless find. Imagine a coin where the leaf of the flower is slightly raised, where a letter in the motto curves differently, or where the border rim is thinner on one side. Such deviations might echo from the minting machine thousands of miles away, but they echo into the wallets of those who understand their worth. Collectors scour through coin rolls, search through pocket change, inspect coins under magnifying lenses, study photographs online, and trade information across continents. They compare weight, measure diameter, glance under magnification for those telltale lines that betray a variant. A single minting error could mean that one coin in 10,000 or fewer shares that trait. The rarity multiplier kicks in. Then condition matters. Is it uncirculated? Are surfaces sharp? Is metal still lustrous or dulled by wear? All these influence what someone is willing to pay. A coin that is both rare and in pristine condition can command extraordinary sums when it emerges. Imagine someone discovering one of these gems tucked inside a roll of 55-cent coins. To the untrained eye, it's just another coin. To an expert, it's possibly one of the few surviving coins with a specific error. Think of the excitement of spotting that its rim is slightly off or that its letters are misaligned. Suddenly, the story becomes personal, the find exhilarating. Not just gaining value, but unlocking history. These small discrepancies might seem trivial to many, but to numismatists, coin collectors, these are the threads that weave together heritage, craftsmanship, minting practices, and human error. Coins are human artifacts. They reflect the work of machinery and craftsmanship, of design and oversight. Every misprint or variation tells of a machine slightly out of tune, a worker adjusting pressure, or a planchet slightly off in thickness or metal composition. Such coins are shown in collections, displayed under glass, published in journals, won in auctions. They become conversation pieces. They provoke curiosity and admiration. People who see them imagine owning something rare, something that others pass by without a second thought. And that sense of scarcity, how few exist in that special form, feeds the mystique. Over time, demand builds. Collectors share photographs, publish certificates of authenticity. Mathematicians of rarity calculate survival rates. A coin in excellent condition with a rare trait might pass from hand to hand, through dealers, collectors, auction houses, all adding to its provenance. Provenance, condition, rarity combined create value. Then comes a moment that seems unbelievable. A coin that once looked like any other 2007 50-cent piece misprint, maybe and maybe not, appears among listings. Experts authenticate it. They verify its weight, measure its features, analyze photographs under magnification. They confirm the oddities. They determine its story, and they set one final number. Every coin starts as something commonplace, a piece of metal struck under precision, distributed widely, used daily. Most 5 Rand coins follow the same script, same size, same images, same weight, same purpose. But rare editions depart from that script. Perhaps there was a misalignment at the mint, or an error in the design, or simply a limited commemorative run issued decades ago. Those differences, small and minute as they may seem, are what elevate some coins from neglect to obsession. Think about scarcity. A coin may be minted with slight variations. Perhaps the date is off, maybe a symbol is misplaced, or the finish is unpolished in a way that escaped quality control. That small flaw becomes its unique fingerprint. Then think about historical content. Maybe it was produced during political change, perhaps during a shift in minting metal, or during an era of limited resources. These coins become pieces of history, frozen in metal, reminding us of times when design, economy, and culture intersected. Collectors are drawn to provenance. Where was this particular coin first issued? Was it part of an early mint run, maybe minted at a small, now closed facility? Was it used in significant transactions, passed through generations, or held by someone famous? When a coin comes with a story, its value multiplies. Without the story, it is metal and date. With context and rarity, it becomes legend. Condition is everything. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition, no scratches, no wear, sharp details on its imagery, is worth far more than one worn smooth by pockets and time. Even small marks matter. The luster of the metal, the clarity of engravings, the sharpness of edges. These are what experts scrutinize under magnification. And when one of these rare 5 Rand coins emerges in nearly perfect condition, the collector community sits up. Some editions were minted to commemorate events, anniversaries, cultural milestones, or important national figures. Those limited edition commemoratives often have features distinguishing them from standard circulation coins, special minting marks, unique dates, altered designs, or even different metals. These editions often appeal not just to numismatists but to anyone drawn by beauty, rarity, or the symbolic weight of history. Then, errors. Mint errors can occur in many forms: misstrikes, off-center punches, double dies, clipped planchets. Such coins are accidents that the collector world prizes dearly. A misaligned portrait or a doubled lettering might make the coin look odd, but oddity is gold in the eyes of those who seek rarity. Sometimes errors are caught early and removed from circulation. Other times they slip through, spread quietly, and years later those few that remain become enormously valuable. Imagine finally a collector, perhaps someone in a hushed room surrounded by display cases, holding such a version of a 5 Rand coin. Maybe it bears an error, or perhaps it was part of a special run 50 years ago, brought back to the mint, but never widely distributed. Perhaps its metal has taken on a subtle tone slightly different than others. Perhaps its inscriptions are sharply defined, untouched by circulation. That coin stands apart. It draws bids from across continents. It becomes sought after in auctions. Experts verify its authenticity. Grading services examine its wear, its finish, its strike. If it passes the tests, the value begins to climb. Markets for rare coins are global. In specialist auctions, dealers assess every detail. In these rare sales, where bidders may be wealthy private collectors or museums, prices can surge. A piece that an everyday person once passed over might now be the centerpiece in a collection. Photos of such coins circulate on forums. Videos document minute features. Connoisseurs debate whether its edge finish is original or altered. As awareness of a particular coin spreads, so does its price. And then there are those exceptional moments when a coin believed lost or thought common is discovered in mint condition, carrying an unusual feature no other known piece shares. When that happens, the bidding can enter the millions.